Best event of the tour. How many of y'all believe the Netherlands is the best? Anyone from Belgium in here? Well, hey, I'm here today for a couple of reasons, but the biggest reason is to give you a gift, and it's the gift of information. Now, before I get started, I got to tell you, I'm a very normal person. There's nothing special about me. In fact, me and you are exactly the same. Everybody say the same.
The same.
We're all the same. Now, today, over the next 60 minutes, I may say a few things that may upset some of you. It may challenge some of your beliefs. It may shock some of you. But everything I tell you, it is the truth. Okay? Because we live in a world, I think we can agree, full of chaos. How many of you think this world right now is pretty chaotic? Right? It's crazy, it's nuts, it's loco, it's wild, right? Governments and politicians and racism and discrimination and there's just a bunch of nonsense that is there to distract me and you from living our life on purpose. Okay, how many of you really want to create an amazing, purpose-driven life while you're on planet Earth? Say yes.
Yes.
Everybody wants that. Now, I'm going to give you some stuff today, and I got to tell you, listen, I'm 33 years old. I've been doing this since I was really 18, but professionally 21 years old. It's brought me to 76 countries around the world, and I've been able to train and help over 1 million people, from Lagos, Nigeria, to South Africa, to Thailand, to England, to the Netherlands, to Mexico, to America, to everywhere. So I'm going to give you this today, and if you can take this home with you in the same energy and apply it in your life, you can change your life. How many of you believe you actually can change your life?
Yeah.
Now, this is not motivation. People say, well, Alex, are you a motivational speaker? No, I'm not. I don't even think of myself as a speaker. I think of myself as an educator. I think of myself as somebody that has knowledge and information and power and energy and just giving it to people all over the world. Because right now, more than ever, people need leadership. Would you agree?
Yeah.
People need answers. Like, how many of you are sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Yeah.
Like, you did everything mom and dad told you to do. And I was raised in America. Some of you were raised in Belgium. Some of you were raised in the Netherlands. Some of you were raised somewhere else. But we were all programmed really the same way. I'm going to prove it to you. Right? When you were a little kid, your parents told you, go to school and get good what?
Grades.
Get good grades. Okay, that's what I did. And after you get good grades in school, you want to attend a good what? University or college. How many of you did that? University, college. I did it too. Right? Study. Graduate and go get a what? Go get a what?
Job.
Just get a job. Just get a job. How many of you fell for that one? Just get a job, right? But the problem with that is it doesn't provide financial freedom. And I'm not up here talking about money, and Rolls Royces and Ferraris and nice watches. Those are all nice things. But money is a vehicle to freedom. And after being all over the world, this is what people want. Ready? One word. Freedom. Everybody say freedom.
Freedom.
How many of you want more time freedom in 2023? Yes. How many of you want more financial freedom in 2023? Listen, man. How many of you have a smartphone? Hold up your phone if you have a phone. A smartphone, not a dumb phone, a smartphone. Man, all y'all got phones. And you're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikToking, Tindering, 24/7, but you got to stop thinking of that phone as just a phone. You text message. You don't even call people anymore, man. Like when somebody calls you, you think, what's wrong with this person? Just text me. Right? It's like, listen, that device can give you money. Does that make sense? I live in America, man. We got teenagers on YouTube that are millionaires. Not even old enough to go to college. They're making millions of dollars. It is a new time, ladies and gentlemen. You have to stop thinking like mommy and daddy and grandma and grandpa. It's different. Everybody say different.
Different.
It's a different time. The old model doesn't work. Most people in America, most people in Netherlands, most people in Belgium, most people in every city or state or country, they struggle over and over and over and over again because they've never been taught the laws of success. They've never been taught about goal setting. They've never been taught about what to do with money. I went to school for what? 0 to 12th grade in high school, and then I went 4 years in college. Nobody ever talked to me about money, investments, paying taxes, right? They're math, science, physics. Dude, we got ChatGPT now. We got AI. Y'all got Siri in your pocket. Hey Siri, ask whatever question you want to her. She gives you the answer, man. So what we need to start to do is reprogram our mind for success. Everybody say success.
Success.
What I want you to do is define what success means to you. This is one of the biggest problems I see. And I've helped people earn a little bit of money. I've helped people make millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, right? I got started as an entrepreneur at 18 in real estate. Then I got into direct selling at 21. I made my first $1 million before I was 25 years old, and now I'm 33 doing what it is I do. And I'm telling you, one of the biggest problems I see is people don't know what they want. They think they know what they want, but it's not what they really want. What if I told you you could have anything you want? See, some of you hear that and you say, that's not possible. That's not possible. I'm not like him. I'm not like her. Well, you don't understand. You don't know what family I come from. You don't understand. We immigrated here from this country. We don't speak the language. We don't do this. We don't do that. Excuses. I grew up not rich. I don't come from some crazy family, millionaires and nice cars and all this kind of stuff. No, man. I made a decision. Everybody say decision.
Decision.
Decide today to switch your thinking. Because when you change your thinking, you have the potential to completely change your life. So back to what I was saying, go to school, get good grades. Go to college, get good grades. Go get a what? Job. And then work until you what? Die. Retire. Retire. I'm like, oh, die? Die. What? Shit, that's depressing. But here you go, ready? You're programmed to work until you die. I heard 40 people say die. If that's not a problem to you, man, then I don't know why you're here on a Sunday trying to change your life. You should go outside and just drink the beer on a Sunday, sit in the sun, and go to Paris and eat croissants and smoke cigarettes and waste your life away. Yeah, I'm going to say some things today that may upset some of you, but guess what? It's the truth. And the truth is the only thing that will set you what? The truth will set you free, man. The problem is we've been lied to our entire lives. Unless your parents are multimillionaires, you were never taught how to become a success. But success is different to everybody. So with your notes, write down what's going to make me happy. What's going to make you happy? What do you need in your life in the next 24 to 36 months for you to say, I'm happy? Some of you may say, you know what, man? I'm happy right now. Then that's amazing for you. That's awesome. But I know a lot of you want more. How many of you want more of something in your life? Me too. Right? We're human beings. We're spiritual creatures. We're always looking for ways to expand and express ourselves and be, do, have, create, and give more. A lot of people like to help people. Raise your hand if you like helping people. Me too. But you can't help people unless you have what? Money. Everybody do this. It's the money rub, man. You need money. See, some of you in here, money's not important. Like, I know some of you in here, that's what you're thinking. Money's not important. Dude, what are you smoking? Money's not important. What are you talking about money's not important, man? Who do you think helps people? Rich or poor? The rich.
No.
How can I go help people if I can't even feed me and my family? Does that make sense? So if you're one of those people that want to help people, great. Get rich and then go help people. That's one of my messages today. Make some money and go help some people. Right? So here's the deal. You're one decision away from changing your entire life. All right? So this is why I'm not here. Okay? I'm not here to just, talk, have fun, motivate. I'm here to help people. Right? I flew here on my own dime to help people. Tomorrow we're in Copenhagen, Denmark. Then we're going to Sweden. Then we're in Warsaw, Poland. We're in London, England. Where else are we going? We're going to Ulm, Germany. I don't even know what Ulm, Germany is, but I'm going to Ulm, Germany. All right, Slovenia. Man, Slovenia? I'm going to Slovenia. What's in Slovenia? I don't know, but I'm going, right? People are in Slovenia. People want answers. Can we all agree on one thing really quick? The government and the media, most of the time, do they tell the truth or do they lie?
Lie.
If you think they tell you the truth, man, go to the doctor tomorrow and say, hey, doctor, check my brain. And yes, I know what some of you are thinking. He is a crazy American. And yeah, I am, man. Is America perfect, dude? Absolutely not. Especially right now. Oh my gosh. The circus. Clowns. Idiota. I mean, people in America right now, it's like, is this even a real world anymore, man? The last couple years has been just the worst of the worst of the worst. We got homeless people in LA, and all we do is send money to Ukraine. Why we send money to Ukraine? Nobody knows. We just keep sending money to Ukraine. It's insane, man. The world is crazy right now. But guess what? Stop relying on the president, the mayor, the governor, your mommy and daddy. Who should you rely on? You. That's it. If we can disagree on one thing in 2023, we are the creators of our own destiny. Nobody is coming to save you. You know why? Because they haven't even saved themselves yet, man. A lot of you people who are young. I'm 33. A lot of you are younger than me. Most of your parents tomorrow morning, what do they got to do? They got to go where? They got to go to work, man. So if they got to go to work tomorrow, they can't help you. You got to help you. How do you help yourself? Become an entrepreneur. What does that mean? Start a business. What does that mean? Figure out what rich people do and do what they do. I was a little kid, and I said, one day, when I get older, I'm going to go find wealthy people. I'm going to find out what they do, and I'm going to what? Do it. What's Nike's slogan? Just what?
Do it.
Just do it, man. That's what I did. I said, who are the richest people I know? Oh, they all own businesses. Because I found out very fast, man, I was not going to go be Neymar, or Messi, or Drake, or Maluma, or Brad Pitt, or Denzel Washington. I said, how can I go make movie star money without being a movie star? And I found business. And I saw people from all walks of life, different race, religions, colors, backgrounds, success stories of people that became multi-millionaires by being entrepreneurs. And I said, okay, if he can do it, if she can do it, so can I. You should look at me and say, dang man, if this guy can do it, I can probably do it double as fast. Nothing special about this, dude. Nothing special about me. Nothing special about any of the speakers that have been up here today. So here we go. This is a great quote. All right? Steve Jobs. All y'all know him. You guys got an iPhone, so you know him. Okay? This is about finding something you're excited about in your life. This quote is about finding something that calls to you, that speaks to you. You know, I'm so grateful because I love what I do. I was flying over here today with some of the guys backstage, and one of the younger guys, Anthony, he said, man, you know, why do you keep doing this? And I said, dude, I don't know what else I would do. I've tried the whole sit on a beach for 7 days. I get bored. I get tired of doing nothing. I get more energy by being active. That's another lie we were told. You think you go to sleep to get energy. You don't go to sleep to get energy. If you feel tired, you don't have any desire in you. You need to find something you're excited about, right? So for your notes, write down, what does success mean to me? What is going to make me happy in 24, 36 months? Because I'll tell you this, if you don't change what you're doing, your results are not going to change. How many of you agree with that? Most people, they live to be 70 years old, but they live the same year over and over and over and over and over again. And when you decide to step out and do something different and become an entrepreneur, maybe it's insurance, maybe it's real estate, maybe it's owning a bunch of kebab shops all over town. Maybe it's getting involved in network marketing. Maybe it's learning financial services, the crypto, the Forex, that big boom, the AI boom, something. A lot of your friends and family are going to look at you funny. They're going to think you're crazy. They're going to tell you crazy stuff. Why don't you just do what everybody else does? Because I don't want to do what everybody else does. Right? Hey, Mom, Grandma, when's the last time you took a vacation? When's the last time you went to Dubai? When's the last time you went to a store and purchased clothing off of what you wanted, not off the price tag. Make sense? How many of you would love to walk into a store and just buy whatever you want, not looking at price tags, right? That's the stuff I used to think about, man. I'm like, damn, money controls so much of our lives. Ready for one of the biggest lies? How many of you ever heard money doesn't grow on trees? Raise your hand. Money doesn't grow on trees. All right? Who's heard that? Everybody. Then I got older and I'm like, wait a second. Everybody say, wait a second.
Wait a second.
I'm like, what's money made of? What's it made of?
Paper.
Paper. So money's made of paper. Euro is paper. Okay, where does paper come from?
Trees.
Trees. Wow. So money does grow on what?
Trees.
Trees. You just don't have the right seeds to plant. That's your problem. Right? Here's something else. Ready? There's four quadrants of money. It's not on the PowerPoint, but there's 4 quadrants of money. There's employee, okay? There's self-employed. There's business owner and investor. I'm giving you guys $10 million nuggets right now. And you guys paid what to be here? €5, €10, €20. It's a joke, man. I'm not an ego guy. I'm really not. I'm a normal dude. Okay? I wear Nike. I freaking work out. I hang out with my wife, man. I'm a normal person. Okay? But next June, a company, they wired me $50,000 already, 60 minutes. I show up for 60 minutes, they give me 50 grand, I go home. Today, y'all are getting this for what? €10, €15? All I ask you to do is just take some notes and change your life. That's it. Okay? I'm not here to be your friend or your buddy or your homie. I'm here to give you some information. Hopefully 10% of you take it home and you go out next year, maybe you become a millionaire. I don't know, it's possible. Right? It's possible. Okay? Yeah. So, money does grow on trees, right? And there's 4 quadrants of making money. So what I'm suggesting you do is get on the right side of money. The right side is business owner and investor. Think about the wealthiest people you know. They probably own businesses, right? But me and you, we've been taught to only make money one way. Be an employee. So we trade what? We trade time for what? Money. But if we keep trading time for money, what happens? We run out of what? Time. And then we what? Sucks, man. Work and die. Yeah. Right? So we've been taught this. We all do it. And then we wonder why we got no money. And this is the most frustrating part. Ready? You have smart friends. I have smart friends that went to great prestigious universities in London, England, and Munich, Germany, and all these places, right? And they can barely pay their rent. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does. You know why? Just because you get good grades, that doesn't mean you're smart. Some of you are going to get mad now. Oh my God, did he call me stupid? I'm not calling you stupid. Just because you can show up on a test, memorize information, and spit it out doesn't make you smart. You know what makes you smart? Results. What are your results? Some of you know my mentor. He passed away last year. Anyone know the name Bob Proctor?
Yeah.
That's good. My mentor is famous. That makes me feel good, okay? If you don't know Bob Proctor, go home tonight, YouTube him, buy his books, listen to his stuff. He's the one that changed my life when I was 21 years old, okay? And this is what he told me. He said, Alex, people are not successful because they don't set goals. Everybody say goals.
Goals.
G-O-A-L. Go out and live. That's what a goal is, okay? What is a goal? A goal is something that I want. But what kind of goals are you setting? Most people, they're in prison goals. What is that? It's something you know you can do. If you drive a Honda and you set a goal to go get another Honda, you already know how to do it, man. That's not a goal. There's no stretching. There's no imagination there, right? The second one is an if goal, right? Well, if this person does this, and if she does that, and if I do that, and if this president gets elected, and if the sun comes out tomorrow, then I'm going to get what I want. What I'm challenging you to do is set an infinity goal. It's limitless. Everybody say limitless.
Limitless.
Take the top off your thinking. Take the lid off your thinking. Remember, it doesn't matter what happened yesterday or last week or last month or last year. It only takes a split second, 1 second of a decision to change everything. I'm telling you the truth. And do you know how fast you can make a decision? Like this. Everybody snap on three. On three. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Like, people are so funny. I finally decided to quit smoking. It took me 6 months. It didn't take you 6 months to quit smoking. You made a decision in a second. 1 second. I'm going to be vegan. I'm going to be vegetarian. I'm only going to eat meat. I'm going to become a Christian or a Jew or a Muslim or an whatever. You decide like this. Stop waiting. People wait so much. Even in America. The land of the dream. People wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Just go do it. This is what I found out. The timing will never be perfect. When the kids go to school. When, in 2024, I'm going to start my business. After COVID. Right? During COVID. Whatever. Just start. How do you start? You just start. You just make a decision and go. You gotta stop being so scared. Here's another big problem. Ready? You guys care so much about what people think about you. I used to. I get it. Right? Some of you care about what your neighbor thinks about you. Nobody thinks about you. Nobody thinks about me. They're thinking about who? Themselves. Well, if I start a business, what are the neighbors going to think? The neighbors don't even know how to think. Go talk to people tomorrow. Downtown Breda. Is that how you say Breda? Breda?
Breda.
Right?
Breda.
Downtown Breda or Amsterdam or in Hoven, or whatever these cities are. Sounds German, I know that. Right? And just go talk to people. Hey man, what's up? Oh, hey. If you just say hi to somebody, they get startled. All I said was, hey, bro, relax. Right? Ask, hey man, where are you going? What do you mean? Where are you going? I'm going to work. Why are you going to work? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I don't know. How long have you been going to work? 2 years. 3 years. Why do you like what you do? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Right? Where are you going? Going to school. Okay. What are you studying in school? Business. Okay. What do you do when you graduate? I don't know. Go get a job. Right? We've been programmed. This is a supercomputer. You need to unlearn information and relearn the new programs. Right? Now we have this whole depression situation, right? When I was a little kid, I never heard the word depression, ever. I know it's a real thing. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not an insane human, but I never heard that word. Like when we were younger, they said, if you don't feel good, go outside, sit in the grass, get some sunlight, drink some water, eat some healthy food, go ride your bike, go do something. Depression's so big because everyone's on their stupid iPhone 24/7. You're giving a 4-year-old an iPad. I'm in airports. I'm like, these parents put an iPad. This kid's 2 years old. It's ruining his brain. I'm like, do we not think anymore? Most people don't think. We have to learn how to think. When you hear something, including my voice, you should question it. You should not just accept ideas from people. Well, Alex, she's a teacher. Okay. He's a scientist. Okay. She's a doctor. Don't get me started. But like, come on, man. If we can learn one thing, the last 4 years, come on, dude. Just because they say it's red, it probably isn't even red, man. I question everybody all the time. And it serves me in a positive way. Because most people, you know what I found out? They don't know what they're talking about. So stop caring about people. So here we go, really quick. The info I'm giving you today, it's not even my information. That's how cool it is. So if you disagree with me, you're disagreeing with all these people. So good luck with that, because none of them are alive. Okay? But Andrew Carnegie, the first guy over there, yeah, the wealthiest man in the world at one point. The wealthiest man in the world, Napoleon Hill. How many of you know the book Think and Grow Rich? Right? He wrote that book. That book has created more millionaires than any other book on the planet. Okay? Earl Nightingale, he was the father of personal growth, personal development. And then there's my mentor over there, Bob Proctor. Some of you know The Secret. How many of you know The Secret? Right? He was in The Secret. You know, he helped millions and millions and millions and millions of people, right? So he met me. I was making $400 a month. $400 a month. And he completely changed my life. And he spoke to me in a pretty direct way. Right now, I'm speaking to you guys in like a 50% direct way, but I'm still giving you guys the same information and the same truth, okay? But he said, Alex, most people don't know that they don't know. They don't even know that they don't even know. That's how little they know. They think they're on the right path, yet they're unhealthy. They got disease. They're taking prescription medication. All right, they're eating unhealthy. They don't work out. They don't move their body, and they got no money at the end of the month. He told me, don't listen to people unless they have exactly what you want. How many of you agree that's a good statement, right? If you want to become a superstar football player, you're going to study who? Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, people that are one of the best of the best. That's all I'm asking you to do. When you leave this room tonight and you go take advice from people, before you listen, look at their results. This is what I do. I think, would I trade some of my parts of my life with this person's life, some of the parts, some of the results? If the answer is no, man, I'm not listening, okay? So we got to get in tune with our imagination, okay? God, the universe, the source, whatever you want to refer to that. I know we have different beliefs and religions and all that kind of stuff. None of this is religious, by the way. This is just science, and this is just information that's been here for thousands of years, okay? But the God, I say God, right? He or it gave me the power of imagination. And this is how I know it's true, okay? The mind controls everything. How many of you agree with that? The mind controls everything, okay? Everything you see began in the mind of somebody else. Prove me wrong right now. I'll give you $10,000. Everything in here began in the mind of somebody else. Tell me I'm wrong, man. The chairs, the screens, the projectors, the microphone, the music, this hotel, this theater. Does that make sense? Everything begins in the mind. Everything. You began in the mind. Mom and Dad thought about you for 9 months, and then you showed up. Yes or yes? Yes. So whatever life you want to create, where does it have to begin? In the mind. That's what we're talking about. You see, you don't change reality by just looking at the results. You change reality, your reality, by looking at what you are thinking about all the time. Every religion agrees on one simple idea. We become what we think about most of the time. You and me are creators. How many of you know you're a creator? Okay? You are not the labels your teacher gave you. My grades in school were not very good. I was told in college I would never make money in business. And now I get paid more money for a 60-minute talk than my professors make in a year. And I don't say that. You don't need to clap. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to reframe what's in your head. Because again, you think if you just follow what everybody does, you're going to end up where you want to be. You're probably not going to. You got to be doing what very, very few people are doing, man. So we got to get into our imagination. What is that? That's what we see in our mind. If I told everybody in here to think of their mom, everybody think of your mom. It's Mother's Day, man. Shout out to all the moms. Make some noise for all the moms. They're the superheroes of Earth, for sure. Amen. Us men, man, we can't do anything like a woman can do, dude. Imagine. They're like a portal of humans. Like, it's nuts, dude. It's like, what? Like, be nice to women. They create. Like, really create. We create, but they create. All right? Seriously, though. Think of your mom right now. Think of your mom. Think of your mom. Think of your mom. Think of your mom. I want you to raise your hand only if, when I say think of your mom, you see the letters M-O-M. Does anybody see the 3 letters? No. What do you see instead?
Her face.
A what? A what?
A person.
A picture of your mom. So your imagination thinks in what? Pictures. Whatever we think about tends to show up in our lives. So what am I imploring you guys to do is to think about what you want, not what you don't want. Okay? If you don't have any money right now, that's okay. But all you think about is how you don't have any money. The universe will keep giving you reasons to not have any what? Money. Think about abundance. Think about prosperity. Think about the car you really want. It's already there. Did you know? How many of you have a dream car? Tell me your dream car. G500. Who else? Who got a dream car? Yes. Whatever you said, yes. And Lamborghini Urus. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah. Jaguar, right? So the cars all of these men and women want, is the car already somewhere on the planet? So it's already there. It's already there. You don't have the keys yet, but it already exists somewhere. So it's a place. When I was 21 years old, I wrote down on a piece of paper, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a millionaire before my 25th birthday. That's what I wrote down. I was making $400 a month. Okay? And because I wrote down a desire and a goal, the universe put opportunities and people in my life to take me there. Now, if you don't believe what I just said, that's your problem. It's not my problem. I'm not here to convince you of this. I'm not selling you anything. Most speakers in my field, at the end of their presentation, what do? For 10,000 euros, I'm going to coach you. You know what my pitch at the end is? Dude, go home and change your life. I'm not selling you anything, man. I'm telling you what worked for me. Because there's too many people out there on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok that have no results, and they're trying to tell you and me how to go out there and create results. I'm like, bro, it doesn't make any sense. Right? If I'm going to go have heart surgery, I'm not going to hire Justin Bieber to do it. Does that make sense? I'm going to go hire a heart surgeon. Too many of us, it's crazy, man. You start a business, your broke cousin tells you it's a stupid idea. Those things don't work. Those things don't work. I'm like, what doesn't work? What works for you? What are we talking about here, man? Right? So here's the deal. That's where you are. That's where I am. That's where all of us are right now in this moment. Because success and money, it's all perspective and it's all perception. Elon Musk views money differently than me and you. Jeff Bezos views money differently than me and you. And a family living on the street in Quito, Ecuador, they look at money different than me and you. You guys are blessed, man. You live in Europe. I'm just being honest. I mean, dang, I've been in places where you would not go. I landed in Honduras one time, and the company there had 5 armed bodyguards waiting for me at the airport. They take me to the hotel. They say, Alex, don't leave the hotel. I said, what do you mean? Don't leave the hotel. What do you mean? You'll get kidnapped. That's what I mean. And I go there and do events, right? You're in Europe, dude. This is beautiful out here. I'm driving around Breda. I'm like, man, this is a nice town. People are happy, riding their bikes. Everyone's drinking, having fun. Coffee shops, you know what I mean? I'm like, dang, man, bread is nice. And there's money here. Netherlands is a rich nation. And you guys kicked USA's butt in the World Cup, man. That game was crazy. I'm like, dang, these guys are way better than us, all right? So here's the deal. That's where we are. That's where we're going. So the two things you have to decide, this is it right here. This is where I am, where am I going, right? That's the thing about it. What do I really want to create in my life? What do I want? And it doesn't matter how hard you work, how many degrees you have, who your mommy and daddy are, okay? Our environment is more important than our genetics. One more time. Our environment, what's our environment, Alex? Our environment are the books we read, the things we hear, the things we see, the conversations we have, the people we talk to, who we spend time with. All of those things are our environment. You see, the problem with some of you is you watch way too much of the news. You watch way too much of the news, and whatever they tell you, you just accept it into your mind, right? And the news is there to program you. Does that make sense? It's called television. Really quick, write the word television down in your paper. Television, 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 television. What words do you see in the word television?
Television.
Television. See, you can't argue with me because it's right in front of your eyes. Television. They're telling you a what?
Vision.
They're telling you their vision. Try to watch the news and tell me how long it takes for you to hear something negative.
Seconds.
Everybody's dying. Inflation. Everybody's starving. COVID's here. There's going to be another type of COVID, man. Not to scare people, but if you think that was the only thing we're going to see, dude, you're asleep. You're totally asleep if you don't see what's going on. Now some of you are really upset. What did you just say? I said open your mind, man. All right? The people in charge of this whole deal, they don't care about me and you. Some of you know what I'm talking about. How many of you know what I'm talking about, right? It's so funny. 4 years ago, these are conspiracies. These are conspiracies you're watching, Alex. And all of a sudden, all the conspiracies I was looking at, 4 years later, they're all what now? Facts. It's funny how that works. It's funny how that works, right? Anything that me and you say that goes against their nonsense, here's a conspiracy theorist. He doesn't know it. I'm like, bro, what? You don't know anything about anything, man. You trust the whole world. Stop. You can't do that. You got to be in the 1%. So here's the deal. The paradigm controls everything. Okay? If I could give you one thing to work on, it's the idea of changing your paradigm. And it has to do with your mind. It all has to do with your mind. And I can give you so many examples of this with people you and I both know. Some of you watched the documentary on Neymar, right? You guys all know Conor McGregor. Say yes if you know Conor McGregor. It all began in his mind. There was never a UFC fighter from Ireland ever. He was so poor, his girlfriend worked 2 jobs to feed him and to pay for his training, and he's telling the whole world, before it happened, I'm going to be the first and the biggest and the best UFC champion ever to come from Ireland, and then he did. Okay? Everyone told Messi, bro, stop. Like, you're older now, enjoy your life, you've done everything except win a World Cup, France is going to be faster, and Mbappe's younger, and Messi said, no, man, we're going to do it anyway. And after the match, when they beat France, and they interviewed the team, you know what they said? They said, how did you guys do it? They said 2 words. You know what those 2 words were? We believed. So when you look at successful people, they all are talking about belief. They're talking about the power of the mind. They're talking about seeing their reality, right? Your personality becomes your personal reality. One more time. Your personality becomes your personal reality. You say, well, you look at your life and you say, how did I end up here? It's not hard to figure out, man. Go home tonight, go in your bathroom, turn the lights on, and spin around in the bathroom like this. And then flip your lights back on and look in the mirror. The person you see, that's the person responsible. I tell people all the time, everything in our lives, me, you, Obama, Oprah, Denzel Washington, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Mbappe, everybody me and you know, everything in our life is because of the things we've been thinking, the emotions we've been feeling, and the actions we've been taking. You cannot prove that wrong. The things we do dictates our results in our lives. Would you agree, yes or yes?
Yes.
I say yes or yes because you can't even tell me no. It's yes or yes, right? So we got to change the paradigm. And this is the sad part. Most of the things me and you think are ideas that have been given to us from other people. When I said, you guys can finish my sentences. We already did this a couple times, right? Money doesn't grow on trees, right? In success, make sure to play it safe. Oh, I was told the same thing. Never talk to strangers. Never talk to strangers. Why would you not talk to strangers? Can somebody tell me that? If you're in sales or an entrepreneur, the only people you talk to are strangers. The strangers are going to buy your pizza at the pizza shop and the kebab, man. The strangers, I'm in real estate. All you talk to is strangers. Or you turn a stranger into a friend. Right? It's insane. Right? All rich people are going to hell. Right? Right? Money is the root of all evil. What the heck? Really? Money is the root of all evil. I want to meet somebody. I mean, come on, think about money is the root of all evil. What the hell does that even mean? I've been poor and not poor. Okay, being poor, that was evil. Would you agree?
Yes.
Right? Having money is the root of all evil. It's insane. These are the things we've been programmed to think. Oh, rich people, to get rich, you have to take advantage of people. No, you don't, man. I got wealthy helping people. I can go anywhere in the world and post it on there, and I'll have 5 people saying, hey, man, whatever you need in my city or I got you. I got whatever some of you wrote me today in the Netherlands. Hey, man, if you need anything, a barbershop, a nice place to eat, just let me know I got you. That's the power of social media. That's the power of relationships. That's the power of making a difference in the lives of people. Do you guys agree with that?
Yes.
So let's get all these nonsense ideas out of our head. Okay? The outside world and the inside world. There's 2 worlds. I got my internal world and then we have the external world. So do you. Okay? This is what I'm asking you guys to do. Stop letting the outside world influence your inside world. Okay? If you look at the word disease, write that word down, disease. What 2 words do you see in the word disease? Dis-ease. When your mind is in a dis-ease, the body produces a disease. Wow. It's all right there. It's all in front of us. You guys have friends that are negative all the time, and bad things continue to happen to them. Would you agree with that? Oh my God, life's so hard. My car tire popped. I got no money. My girl left me. This and that. And the universe keeps hammering these people, man. And it's sad, dude. And then you got people that are always positive and cheerful and happy. And all of a sudden, you look at them and you say, oh, they're just so lucky. They're just so lucky. They're not lucky. They're attracting this into their lives. The law of attraction and the law of gravity are the same thing. If I drop this, where does it go? Down or up?
Down.
Where does it go?
Down.
Every time I drop it, it goes what?
Down.
It's never going to go up. That's the law of gravity. The law of attraction says whatever we think about shows up in our lives. And it may not show up tomorrow. It may not show up next week. It may not show up next year. But it will show up because energy always returns home. If you give good and you're a good person and you tip the waiter and you tip the valet people and you smile at people and you're friendly, good things will come into your life. We attract everything. Again, if you don't believe that, that's your problem, not mine. Because I know the people I got this from, they know what they're talking about. Okay? So this is what Bob Proctor taught me. Okay? He said, you will become the books you read and the people you spend time with. I know it's 2023. People don't like to read too much anymore. So instead of just books, let's say the podcasts we listen to, the social media accounts we follow, okay, the things we think about. You become the 5 people you spend time with. That's who you become. If you hang out with 5 people always playing soccer, what are you going to play? If you hang out with 5 people always drinking beer and smoking funny stuff, what are you going to be doing? Okay? You hang out with 5 people that have goals, that have dreams, that think different. Some of that will rub off on you. So look at who your environment is. Look at who you spend time with. You want to build a picture in your mind of the person you want to become. Very simple stuff. If I could give you just 3 tips for success really quick. Number 1, build a picture of the person you want to become. You can actually close your mind and see yourself in 12 months, and you can see a person. You can see what they're wearing, their shoes, their jacket, their purse, their car, their home. You can see everything right there. Every single one of you can do that. You close your eyes and you think. You use your imagination. The second thing you need to do is have a vehicle. Not a car, a vehicle. What is your vehicle to take you from where you are to where you want to go? Think about it for a second. All of you told me you wanted freedom, but how many of you have a vehicle to take you to freedom? You got to have something. Maybe it's real estate. Again, maybe it's selling solar panels, dude. Maybe it's learning how to trade and get involved in crypto and AI and build an organization, build a business. I will tell you this, whatever you choose to do, it needs to have this. Write it down. Residual income potential. Residual income potential. Okay? And they didn't give me 7 hours today to talk to you guys. I only have a little bit of time. But residual income, that's the golden goose of money. Because you do something one time and it pays you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I'm going to prove it to you really quick. Who's your favorite musical stars? Kanye West?
No.
Musical stars. Tory Lanez? Lady Gaga. There's one I haven't heard in a while. Lady Gaga. All right. So Lady Gaga makes an album in the studio, right? How many times does she make that album? How many times? How many times? How many times? She makes it one time. Every time a song gets played on Apple Music or Spotify or the radio, Lady Gaga gets what? Paid. So she does it once, she gets paid over and over and over and over again. Michael Jackson's family still gets paid. He's been dead for a long time. Am I making sense? Okay? Who's your favorite movie stars? Who? Angelina Jolie. Denzel Washington. I hear Denzel Washington in every country I'm in. Vin Diesel. Fast and Furious 44. Okay. Right? So are they ever going to stop making these movies? Okay? So, okay. Denzel Washington. He makes a film. He makes a movie. How many times? Tell me, how many? He makes it once. Every time someone buys a ticket or downloads it, he gets what? So he does it once and he gets paid over and over and over again. So the movie stars and the music stars, they earn residual income. So why is it that they tell me and you, normal people, to go trade time for money? Trade time for money, time for money, time for money. But listen, man, all these famous movie stars and music stars, they earn money residually. Same thing with athletes. Neymar jerseys, Ronaldo jerseys, Messi jerseys. They're not even doing it one time. They're printing the jerseys. They get paid over and over and over again. Am I making sense? So if they get paid like that, shouldn't it mean you get paid like that too? Yes. Yes or yes? Of course. So this right here is a big deal. This is called a goal card. Okay? Again, like I said, I don't have 15 hours with you today. Okay? But this is something. What's my homework? What's my takeaway? Here's your takeaway. Write down what you want. And if you only have a job right now, that's okay. That's okay. You can use this at your job too. I am so happy and grateful now that I am, and put the amount of money you want to earn. And put a date. That's it. Put it out there. When you write it down, it's done. When you write it down, it's done. The cars I've bought, the homes I've purchased, the money that I've earned, I always saw it first, I wrote it down, and then I worked for it. But you got to know what it is you want. Okay? The most powerful thing you can ever say is I am. Anything you say after I am, you are speaking it purely into existence. Because remember, me and you, we're spiritual beings. Regardless of who you believe in or what you believe in, we were created in the image of perfection, which means me and you have the same creative faculties as that. If you don't believe that, again, that's your problem, man. I'm just telling you what it is. Me and you can create whatever we want to create. Your iPhone, a human made that. A human built a plane. Have you ever thought about a plane? How insane that is? You sit in a steel tube. You go 500 miles per hour through the freaking air. The sky, I'm thinking, what is going on here? And then I talk to somebody, and they can't fathom the idea of making 5,000 euros a month. I'm like, somebody built a flying steel bird, dude. Your iPhone, I can click a button and talk to my grandma in America with a button on a little phone. That's crazy. You starting a business and making 5,000 a month, that is not crazy. It's only crazy in your own imagination. Again, they have taught us to look at money with a scarcity mindset. Stop. There's an infinite amount of money. In America, all we do, we just keep printing money. Print, 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 print. Print, 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 in debt, in debt, in debt, in debt, in debt. And I'm like, this is crazy, man. Billion to Ukraine, 5 billion to... I'm like thinking, bro, money is everywhere. No, it's not. Yes, it is. How many of you know what Bitcoin is? 99% of you. How many of you own at least 2 Bitcoins? That's the problem. I'm not trying to be mean. You know about these things, but you have not positioned yourself financially to take part in it. Let me give you some insight. This is getting recorded by a lot of phones right now. Watch this in 2 years. We are going to enter into an insane moment in human history financially. Okay? If you thought 2008 was bad, watch this video in 2 years and you can let me know, hey bro, you were really right about what you said. It is going to be bad times financially for most people. Because when there's chaos, there is also what? Opportunity. Man, you guys know this stuff real good. Opportunity. Did you know COVID was terrible? I had it like 4 times. It was freaking awful. Did you know there were certain families that became multi-billionaires during COVID?
Yes.
Did you know every time there's a war, there are certain families that become multi-billionaires because of war? Does that make sense? There's polarity, the law of polarity. Up, down, rich, poor, right, left. Things go bad for them, things go great for these people. You got to get on the right side of history because it keeps repeating itself. Right? What goes up must go what? Down. And what goes down eventually goes back what? Down. This is the way it is. And we're only here for what? 70 years, 80 years, 90 years? We might as well go out there and take advantage of what's already here. Whatever you want's already there. The car's already sitting somewhere, man. You got to go get it. That dream vacation is already there. You got to find the money to go pay for the dream vacation. So write down your goal. What's your goal? Right? Write down a goal. Think something. Something's got to excite you. Something has to trigger desire. Desire is the starting point of all achievement. One more time. Desire is the starting point of all achievement. Whether that's a great marriage, great health, great money, desire is the starting point of everything. Would you agree with that? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Okay? Turn to the person on your left, hit them and say, hey man, wake up.
Wake up.
So here's the truth. Our spiritual DNA is perfect. Whatever your teachers told you, your professors, your parents, your grandparents, whatever they told you, flush it down the toilet, man. Just being honest with you. You flush it down the toilet, dude. Stop. If it's negative, let it go. The past, the present, the future. Did you guys understand this? The past, the present, and the future. Right now I'm in the present. Now I'm in the future. Now I'm in the future. Now I'm in the future. The past just happened. It's the present. Then I'm in the future. The past, the present, and the future are always happening. That's Albert Einstein. That's not me. We create the next moment. No, we don't. Yes, we do. We're the only species on this earth that can have the decision-making power like we have. Any of you right now tonight can pack your bag and go to Amsterdam International Airport. Would you agree? You can book a flight and go to Dubai first class on Emirates. A dog and a cat and a fish and a donkey and a horse cannot go do that. Would you agree?
Yes.
We're human beings. So why do we limit ourselves so much? Why are we so shy about everything? It's so weird. Like in France, man, I was in Paris, people were just so in the supermarket, shy. They go, what's up, dude? Relax. It's gonna be okay. You can talk to people. And I'm going to tell you something. Someone just said that's so true. I know it's true. That's why I'm saying it. Okay? I know some of you look at America like these people are nuts, but I will tell you this. Some of you need to act a little bit more American and change your life. Be a little louder. It's okay. Here, this is what changed my life. Ready? Everybody you and me know, 120 years from today, they're all what?
Dead.
That's depressing, right? They're all dead. I know that's crazy. But it's the truth. So if we're all dead in 100 years, why do I care what this guy thinks about me? Or my aunt? What do you do? Go get a job. You go get a job, man. I'm good where I'm at, bro. Start the business. Do what you need to do. Make yourself what? Happy. Happiness is the real goal. If you came to one of my 3-day events like I did in Miami, the whole purpose is actually happiness. Money just helps drive the happiness. Okay? So our spiritual DNA is perfect. We're spiritual beings living in a physical body. This is a physical body. This is not me. You are not your arm or your feet. You are you, a spiritual person. Every good book says this. I was raised Jewish, my wife was raised Muslim, I got friends that are Christian, I got friends that are Catholic, I got Hindus, Buddhists, I got all of them, man. I'm friends with everybody. And it's all about one source, one creator. You can call it whatever you want, not to offend anybody, but that's what it is. And they all say the same thing. We're spiritual beings. Would you agree? Like, we're spiritual beings. We can change our lives like this, and our emotions control our lives. So we got to make a decision. Everybody say decision.
Decision.
We got to set a goal. Everybody say goal.
Goal.
We got to have more energy. Say energy.
Energy.
You scream and yell for the Netherlands World Cup team. Goal. Right? But then for your own life, you want to be quiet. Get this. And I've done this too. I still do this because whatever. Grown men wear other grown men's names on their back as a jersey. I do this too. Think about that. I'm like, wait a second. What? I'm a LeBron James fan. We grew up in the same city in Ohio. Right? I love LeBron. The Lakers are doing well this playoffs. I'm fired up, right? But man, instead of wearing James on your back, put your name on your back spiritually, right? When you go to a big soccer game, you go see FC Barcelona and watch these guys play, or Real Madrid, or Arsenal, whatever team's your team, and the Netherlands' big team, okay? The whole stadium's there, right? Everybody paid to go, right?
Yes.
The only people making money are the who?
Players.
The players. This is my suggestion. Become a player in your own life. Wouldn't that make sense?
Yes.
I'm giving you guys the keys to the kingdom. You don't need to go to some university and get all this information, man. That phone, that AI, it's here, by the way. Go home tonight, get on Amazon. They launched it today. There's an AI robot you can buy right now called Astro. I saw it today. $1,700. A robot will show up to your house. You can talk to the little robot. Everything has changed. Everything has changed. Universities, they're freaking out right now because they know what's coming. 5 years from now, why would you send your kid to school? School is going to be in his friggin' brain. No, it's not. Yes, it is. You know what happened 2 weekends ago in America? 50 human beings signed up. They got brain chips implanted in their brains. Look it up. I'm not making this up. It's on Google. Look it up. It happened in Utah, a state in America. We were going to be able to download language in our own brains. My videographer was telling me about a chef robot now that's coming out. You can tell the robot in the kitchen what to make you. If it doesn't have the ingredients, it will order the ingredients. The ingredients will show up to your kitchen. And the robot with the arms will make you dinner of what you want. I'm like, I need that. Like, people are so funny. Alex, the robot's on here. What are we talking about? You know why you think that? Because you watch the Netherlands nightly news. You read the newspaper. It's a joke. Are there some great journalists? Absolutely. Are there some that just lie and talk out of their, you know what? There's a lot of them, man. Especially in America. I'm reading stuff, I'm like, dude, that's not even true. Like, what are we talking about? Okay? There's something I got a couple minutes left, so I got to rock and roll, right? Make some noise when you're getting valued today. Woo! I don't have time for this. Yeah, I do. All right, here we go. So that right there, that's your mind. That's your mind. Okay? No one's ever seen the mind, so that's the picture of the mind. Okay, can we all agree at this point that we know the mind dictates our entire life? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Now we can agree there, all right? So the mind is in two parts, conscious mind, subconscious mind. B is for the body, okay? Every day we think 60 to 70,000 different thoughts and ideas. From our parents, from our boyfriend, from our girlfriend, husband, wife, kids, the newspaper, the media, social media. All you guys are on TikTok 25 hours a day. I know you are, okay? Here's the secret with me. I don't have TikTok or Snapchat. I have Instagram. I post once a day. I have a time limit on my cell phone. 45 minutes a day on that app. After 45 minutes is over, it locks me out for the next morning. There's a setting you can do. Some of you parents, you probably should go home and take your little kid's phone and put a time limit on what the heck they're seeing. Here's another thing. I don't want to get in trouble in here. I'm going to go really fast. TikTok, ready? What they show people in China on TikTok is different than what they show me and you. Would you agree with that? Yeah. If you don't agree, go look it up. Why would they do that, Alex? Because the way to control a nation is through the youth of the nation. Would you agree with that one? Yeah. Okay? In China, they show kids math and science and family. This is real. I'm not just making stuff up. In America and Europe, the West, right? They show kids what? 12-year-olds dancing half naked on the cell phone. Which should be illegal. Isn't that illegal? I mean, I'm thinking, what the hell is going on here, man? Kids blowing up bottles in their backyard, and then they're showing everything except family. Why are they doing that, Alex? There's one control. Everybody say control. Go look up the most powerful nation in the world right now. It starts with a C and it ends with a. All right? Nothing's wrong with China. I'm just telling you what's going on here so you can break out of the matrix. Matrix is fake. You're in the matrix then. No, it's not real. What do you mean it's not real? Tomorrow we all go to work. They give us a check every 2 weeks. And then we go another 4 weeks. Oh my gosh, right? 4 weeks. Shit. That's tough, right? So what do we have to do? When an idea comes in our mind that's negative or positive, we need to understand if it's negative, reject it. What does that mean? If I hear something negative, I don't let it enter me subconsciously. I reject the idea. Alex, everybody's poor. Reject. What are you talking about? Alex, you have to wear wear this to protect yourself from that. You reject, man. What are you talking about, bro? No. If it's positive, I accept it. Every negative that hits your mind, replace it with 5 positives. Okay? I'm so happy and grateful now. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am healthy, wealthy, happy, living in abundance, doing good for my community, being a good father, husband, mother, sister, some positivity. Okay? Because our thoughts, whatever we get emotionally involved with, we take action on, and it gives us our what? Results. So to change the results, we got to change the thinking. This is me and you today. All these ideas are popping up in our head, man. This is me and you as a baby. When we're a little baby, everybody say wah. When we're crying as a little baby, our subconscious mind is completely open. That's why you could end my sentences. Me and you were raised in different parts of the world. It doesn't even make sense. Did you know? If 2 American English-speaking people have a baby today, they ship that baby to China, or let's say Japan. What language is that baby gonna learn growing up in Japan? Japanese. Wow. It's the environment. It's not your genetics. My parents were poor. Okay, change it. You don't understand. I do understand. I work with people, you can't even imagine their story. I've heard everything. I can't even share some of the stories without crying and making you cry. That's how painful some of these people's stories are. And they made it out. And they're living a great purpose-driven life, okay? So your story, with all due respect, man, it's not special. I know some of you feel like it's special, but it's not. People have gone through it, man, in a very, very crazy bad way. So when we were a little kid, all this stuff gets dumped into our mind. And then it's all locked in. That's when your friend shows you a business opportunity. You say, it's too good to be true. How many of you it's too good to be true? Is it one of those things? What things? What thing is it? What are we talking about? One of those things. What are we talking about? What's the thing? A thing where you get around people with a lot of money, they teach you how to get a lot of money? Yeah, it's that thing. Okay? That's what it is. Alright? People say, it's a scam. How many of you ever been, looking and you're like, oh, it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. I called the business that made me lots of money, I called it a scam for a long time. And somebody finally said, Alex, you know what scam stands for? Still confused about money. Right? It's like, what are you talking about? This is my thing. I know I'm over time, but we're gonna. Okay, is it okay if I keep going another 15 minutes? Yeah. Right? your plan? What is your plan? And I said, what do you mean, what is my plan? What is your plan for financial freedom? I said, what is financial freedom? He said, Alex, having enough money to live your life as you want to. He said, what's your plan? I said, I don't have a plan. He said, try my plan. I said, okay. And my whole life changed, right? So this is the deal. We set a goal. Everybody say goal.
Goal.
We set a goal. Whatever you do tonight, set a goal. Don't wake up tomorrow with no intention. It can be any goal, anything you want. Don't care what it is, man. But you got to set a goal, right? You create a burning desire, you take action, you get the result. We never can change our reality by fighting existing reality. Especially in 2023. Technology triples, quadruples. It's unbelievable. I work with a 19-year-old kid. He lives in LA. Some of you would know his name, but I'm not going to share his name. He's a huge TikTok influencer. He goes, Alex, I'm 19. There's a company. They want to pay me $7,000 to make a 60-second video for them. I said, that's amazing. Congratulations. He said, I'm 19. He goes, I need a legal document. I said, dude, get on that chat GPT OpenAI thing. Bro, we get on chat GPT OpenAI. We type in, I literally typed this up for him. I said, I am a 19-year-old TikTok influencer from Los Angeles, California. Company A is going to pay me $7,000 for a 60-second TikTok video ad. Please, I said, make me a legally binding contract. This is a truth. I'm like, this is insanity. I click enter. This freaking robot deal for free right gives me a full legal document. I send it to my lawyer. I say, hey, can you look at this and tell me if this is good? He said, it's perfect. I said, hey, Michael, I just want to know, man. That's my lawyer's name. I go, how much would you charge somebody for that? He goes, at least $5,000. I'm like, everybody say, AI is here. AI is here. Here's the question, not to scare you guys. What you do tomorrow morning, can you be replaced by AI? Maybe you can, maybe you cannot. But if that answer is even 50%, I don't know, I never thought about that before. Learn new skills. Learn a new skill. What skill should you learn? I would learn how to make money on me cell phone. That's what I would do. How do I do that? Find people making money on their cell phone. They're doing it. People way less intelligent than you. I bet most of you, if we sat down and did a big standardized test, then you would score so much higher than me, most of you, it'd be insane. You really would. Your math, your calculus, your physics, your science, geometry, economics. You crushed me out of the park. But your paradigm is still locked. Mine's unlocked. Does that make sense? You gotta unlock this thing, man. You got so much power within you. Okay? So really quick, super quick, because I know I'm going to get booted over here, right? Here's 8 ways to change your paradigm. This is my last thing, okay? Stay with me. I'm gonna go 90 seconds on each one, and then y'all can go out, eat dinner, have fun, do whatever you guys do in Breda. You might see me in one of these coffee shops drinking espresso. Woo! Right? Just kidding. Number 1, write out life as you would like it to be. Simple. I can teach a 4-year-old how to do this. Write out your life as you would like it to be. What does that mean? If you could create your dream day, what would that day look like? I call it a masterpiece day. What would that look like? For me, it includes working out. It includes sauna. I love sitting in the sauna. I don't know what it is, man. Anyone in here like the sauna do? Yeah, Europeans like that. In America, they don't even know what that. I'm like, how do you not know what a sauna is? Side note, there is so much science now supporting being in a sauna 3 to 4 times a week. You want to change your health? Go sit in the sauna. All right? Side note. All right? Write out your life as you would like it to be, and then read it out loud every single day. What does that mean? I write out my life, and then I read it out loud every single day. Why? God gave me and you 5 senses. How many senses? 5. How about there? How many? 5. What are they? Smell, see, hear, taste, touch. Those 5 senses are there for a reason. To help you attract what you want. So I write it down, I see it, I touch it, I hear it. Am I making sense? I smell it, Alright? You guys that have dream cars, do those cars exist in Netherlands? Yes or yes? Go to the dealership and sit in the car and smell the car. Smell the car. I wish I had more time. Guys, if you want to expand your belief system, I'm going to give you guys a simple thing. Go find 5-star hotels, go there. Sit in the lobby. Drink a water at the bar. Smell the fragrance of a 5-star hotel. Sit in a Mercedes-Benz G500. Feel the steering wheel. That's not going to help. Yes, it is. I sat in a Rolls Royce in 2013. I never forgot how it felt to sit in a Rolls Royce. 4 years later, bought one. Because my mind now experienced what that felt like. So now I had a reference of what that felt like and smelled like and tasted like. I licked the steering wheel of the car. I'm like, really good. Number 2, this is a big one. Stop replaying negative past experiences. All those bad relationships, bad wives, husbands, boyfriends, businesses, crypto investments, companies. You know, maybe you got beat when you were a kid. I don't know, man. Like, let go. I know it's hard. You're saying, Alex, wait, yeah, it's easy to say, bro. That's hard to do. I'm not saying it's easy to do. I'm not one of those people. I know what I'm talking about is challenging to a lot of people. I get it. I understand. I was in your shoes. Okay? I was broker than broke, man. I had a big ego, a tiny bank account. If your friend shows you a real business opportunity, don't have an ego. Just do research. Let me look into it. Let me see what's going on here. Is it real? Can I do it? Will they teach me? What's going on? Don't just reject things. That's what most people do. Man, I was rich and poor, really quick. Rich and poor. RICH. Ready? Residual income creates happiness. Poor. It's not about money, by the way. Poor, P-O-O-R. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. Some of you were given opportunities to get into Bitcoin, maybe invest in Uber back in the day. You just passed on it. Why did you pass? I was busy. Okay, I was busy. All right? Don't just pass over everything. You pass over these things, but you have no problem going to work tomorrow. And your boss may not even know your last name. I mean, think about this for a second. Key word, think about this for a second, right? So don't replay your past, pre-play your future. Number 3, constant space repetition of information. Okay? God bless you. Okay? Follow people on Instagram that have what you want. If you're not following me, my thing is Alex Morton Mindset on Instagram. Turn my post notifications on, because Instagram bans me from lots of places because I say things like I say today, and they don't like it. Because they don't want me or anybody else to help you break free. You know the worst prison in the world is a prison with no bars. That makes sense? Imagine you're in jail with no bars. It's a mental prison. All you have to do is think and change your habits, change your thinking, change your actions, you'll change your results. So what kind of information are you getting? Okay? I'll tell you what, I listen to lots of podcasts, I listen to lots of YouTube videos, I spend a lot of money on mentorship. I'm being honest with you, man. Last year, I don't know, $500,000 out of my own pocket to learn. Why would you do that? Here's the question. Would you spend $10,000 if it was going to make you $100,000?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I spent $500,000 to make X. That makes sense?
Yes.
Information. See, some of you can't even process. Why would you do that? Because you got to get around people that have what you want. You can't just go to dinner with somebody like Grant Cardone, who has $4 billion in real estate. You can't just go sit down with somebody like Jordan Peterson or Simon Sinek or Gary Vaynerchuk. They're going to say, bro, I'm busy, dude. I'm in like 3 states today. That makes sense? Get around people. Number 4, change 1 to 2 habits a day. Change 1 to 2 habits at a time. Don't try to be Superman or Superwoman. Change a couple things. Tomorrow morning, maybe the one habit you change, you wake up, and instead of grabbing your little cell phone and TikToking yourself to death, you wake up, you pray. You get into gratitude. Everybody say gratitude. By the way, this is not about religion. I know Europe people are funky about religion. This is not religious. But you should be grateful to something or someone. Did you know tonight when people go to sleep all over the world, tens of thousands of people will not wake up tomorrow? Did you know that? What does that mean? If you wake up tomorrow morning, you already won. Right? Oh, I'm depressed. You're alive. I don't feel good. Go outside. Get around positive people. You don't feel good because all your friends, they're high 24/7. They're all broke. And in your family, anything they talk about is negative. Of course you don't feel good. Get around positive people. Okay, number 5. That's what I just said. Associate with people that are doing big things. Okay, the best way to start winning is to get around winners. Everybody say winners. Winners. All of you are winners, by the way. You really are. There's no such thing as a loser. Everyone is a winner. Some of you just have not yet figured out how to win. And your definition of winning is going to be different than the person sitting next to you. Not everybody wants to make $1 million or $100,000. I met lots of people in other countries. They say, Alex, I understand the nice lifestyle. I need $1,000 a month. That's it. I say, amazing. That's your definition of success. You choose, not me. You choose. It's your life. No one else's life, your life. No one can tell you what to do. At least they shouldn't. They tried for 3 years to tell us what to do. All right? You don't got to listen to them. You choose. Nobody owns you. It's 2023. You're your own man. You're your own woman. You're your own person, right? Number 6. Woo! Model yourself after someone that has what you want. All I've ever done. Alex, how'd you do it? I found people that have what I wanted, and I listened to them. But to listen to people, you have to have something called humility. Some of you walk around and you think you're smarter than everybody else. How well has that worked out, man? I learn from everybody, dude. I talk to the lady cleaning my hotel room. I talk to them. Hey, how's your day? I try to learn from everybody. By the way, some of you, you're like, oh man, this guy, all he cares about is money. Let me tell you something. Money doesn't make you a better person. That's another lie. People, oh, I want some money. Dude, who cares? I judge people on how they treat other people. People that just walk around, they don't say please and thank you. I'm married now. Before I was married, I would go eat lunch or dinner or get coffee with girls, right? If they didn't say please or thank you to the waiter, I would just get up and leave. I'll say peace. You can't say please and thank you to someone serving you food? What's wrong with you? Who are your parents? It's crazy to me. Yeah, this is life. This isn't even business. Number 7, utilize your higher faculties. This one could take me a little bit longer. I'm going to give you a super 30,000 foot view on this. These right here are more important than your 5 senses. These right here, animals don't have them. Me and you have them. Imagination, reason, memory, will, perception. Okay? Intuition. These are what make me and you humans. You can sit. They interviewed World War II prisoners who endured insane amounts of pain and suffering and agony. And there was a gentleman, I forgot his name, and he said, no matter what kind of physical torture they gave me, they could not cause me to think something I didn't want to think. How amazing is that? Those right there allow people to do great things. Think about Martin Luther King. Look what he did in America, man. You didn't think he had to have these rocking and rolling to do what he did? You don't have to like Obama or not. He did something nobody ever did before. So did Trump, technically. You had to do these things. Tap into these things. Everybody say tap in.
Tap in.
Tap into these higher faculties. Tap into them. Your intuition right there, that's your gut feeling. Your God feeling. You can meet I'm so good at this, man, I can shake your hand. I know everything about you before I don't even need to talk to you. I can tell if you're a good person or a bad person. Your intentions are pure. Your intentions are evil. I can tell. You shake your hand and just feel your energy. My mentor used to be able to walk around a room, shake your hand, and tell you about you. It was insane. I'm not there yet, but I will be there one day. Everything is energy. Energy never lies. You've been in rooms where you, in your mind, you say, man, I got to get out of here. It doesn't feel right. I don't trust that person. Why? It just, something's off with him. And women are better than men at this. My wife's in Sweden right now, but if she was here, she's my lie detector test, man. She's like a witch. It's unbelievable. Every time you tell me something, it always happens. I try to see the good in everybody. She's like, don't trust that person. 2 years later, I'm like, Number 8, last but not least, this is big. Build your discipline. What does that mean? Give yourself a command and follow through on that command. All right? Turn to the person on your right and say, get disciplined.
Get disciplined.
Say it like you mean it. Get disciplined. All right? Give yourself a command and follow through on that command. Just set a couple goals. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up and not grab my cell phone. I'm going to wake up and pray and be grateful. Then I'm going to drink some water. Then I'm going to go do 20 minutes of meditation or cardio or lifting or something, man. Build your discipline. When you build your discipline, your life will absolutely change. So guys, I got to tell you, in closing, here's the deal. Every single one of you, this is what I know to be true. The world's chaotic, it's evil, it's madness, it's wild. You guys live in a beautiful country, man. Belgium, Netherlands, man. You guys are amazing people. Y'all look really good. Like, life is good, right? You can make new decisions today, and you can change tomorrow, right? So a couple things. Number 1, learn to make a decision. Number 2, learn to set goals. Okay? Number 3, get around people that have what you want. Number 4, look at every business opportunity. See it, hear it, try to feel it. If it feels good, it's good. If it feels bad, don't do it. All right? Number 5, think about your next 5 to 10 years and think about the technology coming into play. It's already here. It's non-debatable. It's not negotiable, right? You see it all over social media, and now you're seeing it. Man, I was at London Heathrow Airport. No human checked me in. I went to London Heathrow. I stood there at British Airways. It was a big white box, and it had little eyes. You'll see when you go to London Heathrow. It scanned my face. It printed my boarding pass. And it said, have a nice day, Alexander Morton. I'm thinking, all it did was look at my face, scan my eye. This is nutty, right? Tech is here. And it's going to continue. In Dubai, do you know people have jetpacks in Dubai? They're delivering food with jetpacks now. You see these videos. There's YouTube it, it's all right there, man. It's all right there. I know Europe, we're in our little bubble, everything's fine. We ride our bikes. I mean, I like Europe, man. I'll be honest. I like Europe. That's why I'm over here. America's too weird. This thing is weird over there. You go to America, I need to go back to Europe. Like, what is up over here? I get it. Hopefully next year we can change that. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Okay? So guys, end of the day, man, you have so many possibilities in your life. If you can program your mind, you can create whatever success you want. And I got to tell you, I'm super excited about Europe as a whole. I know there's a big shift going on here with the thinking. I know that lots of people, because of social media, they see opportunities, they see unlimited power, they see there's business ownership is on the rise now. People are waking up to what the truth is. And the truth is, you, my friend, can create whatever life you want to create. So thank you very much for your time, you guys. God bless you.